For more on Vermont Yankee, this reported leak and the plant's future, let's talk to an expert on nuclear power, Arnie Gunderson. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Arnie, first question, a lot of concern about this reported leak at Vermont Yankee and the tritium that was found in a ditch. Why so alarming? Because isn't this material also found in some common items like watches, exit signs, for example?
Incredibly low amounts of tritium are found in watches and exit signs, yeah. But this was 1 million picocuries per liter. To put that in perspective, the EPA limit for drinking water is 20,000, so it's 50 times higher than that. But in Europe, it's only 2,000, so it's 500 times higher than the European limit.
And where is this ditch, and has it been tested before there?
As I understand it, the ditch was tested 3 days ago, and it was pumped dry, and they went back today, and it's now full of water again. The first time it was tested was 3 days ago, as I understand it.
And Vermont Yankee, when it requested a license extension, told the Public Oversight Panel, a panel that you were on, that no pipes contained radioactive material. In your opinion, do you think the company lied, or was this a mistake, as they say?
Well, yeah, they looked me in the eye, and they said there's no radioactive material. And they've had about 10 or 12 different opportunities since then to correct it. Now, whether or not they are just not really smart or whether or not they knew it and didn't tell us, I don't know. But I do know that we didn't get the truth.
Well, you say the Nuclear Regulatory Commission has not done enough at Vermont Yankee. What do you think the NRC should do now?
Well, the buried tank inspection program was reviewed by the NRC. That doesn't mean they looked at any buried tanks or pipe, but they looked at the paper. And it appears that the inspection program has failed, and I hope that the NRC will go back and take a look at the buried tank inspection program before they grant the license extension.
Well, some folks at home, Arnie, may be saying, well, this guy is clearly just opposed to nuclear power. Do you think Vermont Yankee should continue, or are you opposed to all nuclear power, just this plant?
Well, I picked the towers would collapse, and my wife and I wrote the white papers that talk about the decommissioning shortfall. So we've been right on a lot of issues. If this were a more modern boiling water reactor like Clinton out in Illinois, I wouldn't be here tonight. That plant should continue to run. But Vermont is one of the oldest reactors in the country, and I think this is just one more reason to shut it down.
Well, very quickly, what if the company comes in, says we've got the money to make some upgrades, you know, it's 40 years old, those upgrades you say are necessary. Can it be a reliable, safe source of power in Vermont?
Well, you know, why haven't they done that already? They've had the opportunity. When the towers collapsed, they threw money at it, but it's always after the fact, and that corporate mentality concerns me a lot. That plus the fact that the panel wasn't given the right information, I don't think there's enough money to make that plant reliable at this point.
Arnie Gunderson, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We appreciate your insight.